All right, apologies for the delay, folks, but we're live for the Wednesday morning tournament. Welcome to everybody all over the world, and there's a lot of heat in the chat for "Let's Go Jenny," and that's the finals of the mixed going on right now. It's 2 days to determine our USA One team, and then 2 more days to determine USA Two. So lots of shots there, lots of friends in there, and someone close to the
It
Wolper clan doing well.
it's funny. It's just a different experience now with the kids. Like they come home from school, they pop Viewgraph on, they're putting it up on the TV. We're going over. They love the double dummy button that tells them whether a contract's gonna
Ah,
make or not.
we got to get them off that
They're
one.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the idea of looking at a bridge hand and seeing what plays work and what plays don't, like
No, for
I,
sure, for
I
sure.
think at some point they're gonna play double dummy, because they've just been watching for so long and play. Yeah, anyway,
So as
it's
as
cool.
it's Rubenstein versus Millens right now in the finals of the mixed USA One team trials, and that's Jenny playing with our buddy Vince. It's the Canadian connection, right back at you through Gavin and Vince. You and Vince being junior partners and now playing for the USA. Thank goodness we're importing the best players here.
Yeah. So yeah, we're extra anxious for her to win because that means she gets to come home tomorrow.
Right, right.
Our whole family is just watching by the board, holding our breath.
Well, they're up 31 right now, so we'll see what happens the rest of today, and I'll bring some of that to you live later on the USBF Twitch and right here. So if you want to join, if your nerves can handle it, you let me know.
I got too much going on with the kids. It's just
It's like
a lot
I'm going to
happening.
try to get some of our Premier Bowl participants to jump in. And did you hear
Yeah, cool.
that the USA One is now set with a six-handed team?
I
Yeah,
did.
Kevin Bathurst, Johnny Hurd on the team. So
So excited for them. I'm so happy for them.
agreed.
I'm so happy that they get the nod. Like it's more than just going to the World Championships, that they get the respect that they should have earned over the last few years of just crushing everybody. So like it's cool for them to be noticed and recognized in
I
that way.
feel so awful too when we were talking about possible ads. It was one of the pairs that didn't come up. Two of the pairs that didn't come up that were surprising were that pair and also Michael Rosenberg and Zach Rosak.
Hmm.
All right, but he, obviously didn't need any sort of ad there. They won USA too. So let's stop talking about the team trials and let's get into the Wednesday morning tournament, folks. And here's board number one for us. And
Yeah.
this looks like a, is that
It's a
a
nice
1-0
19 count.
opener?
I
Oh,
actually
19,
this
excuse
this
me.
this is one that I
Two
would probably
note
upgrade it to 2-0 because of the Ace Jack 10 fourth. Ace Jack
and
10 fourth to me is
protecting the
just
king of
worth
spades.
it's
Yeah.
worth more than 5 points. You're gonna if partner has three little, we could take three tricks with the suit. That's just
Yep.
too good of a use
Let's
of,
get there.
of points. So I would upgrade for sure.
A little transfer to spades, and we're gonna play three now. Unless
Hmm.
you have any other desires
No,
here, it
let's
doesn't look
stop.
like it. Wow. Okay. Partner has six rippers and diamonds,
Yeah.
but we only have eight
We
tricks.
only have eight tricks. This is unfortunate.
Oh, they might
And
switch. Having
Well,
10
yeah,
clubs,
well,
I
yeah,
doubt
you
it.
can, but with our our
What can
our
we
our
pitch to
best
make them
shot here
switch?
is we're gonna duck win for
Hmm.
sure. Let's pitch a
Pitch a heart.
spade. Yeah, you can pitch a heart too. Yeah, it doesn't matter heart.
So I'm trying to
Yeah.
just figure a way to get them to get this wrong, essentially. Now a spade.
They could switch now after this trick. Like
Yeah.
if they have King
If
Queen
they
Jack
didn't have
no
the
10.
jack. No, that's
No.
king, queen, jack. Okay. So a spade comes here.
Yeah. So what's everybody else gonna be? And see, it's unfortunately we're basically cold for five diamonds. We
Well,
could
they're
use our
gonna
two.
open a diamond, and is
Yeah.
North just gonna bid three diamonds with this hand, or would they? I mean, it could just go a diamond, three diamonds, three no, right?
Yeah.
What did Dummy
So
have as far as values here? They
And
had
there's no way that clubs are 7-3, unfortunately. So because they would have bid, or maybe not, but the chances that it's because the only legitimate way to make this hand is to play a spade
lead a
towards our
spade
king
towards
and
our
hope
king and
that
hope
the
the
ace
ace
of
is
spades
inside.
is onside without the club. But the chances that the clubs are 7-3 are so low that it feels like we just got to play for down one, which is
Yeah, I'm in.
gross because like everything else is. So just cash the diamonds from the top
Yeah.
and um
And maybe we get I mean, maybe they pitch some clubs and hook us up with an opportunity, but robots are usually not going to be like that. There's some spades and some hearts as expected. There's a club.
there's a club.
All right, five,
Yeah.
6, 7,
Yeah. Throw a heart.
Uno mas.
We need more clubs.
There's
Two
another
more
one.
clubs. One more club, and we're in business.
One
Queen
more.
of Hearts,
Queen of
though. Hold
Hearts is
on a
interesting.
second. Queen of Hearts means that we can make it.
I think so.
There's no way that they pitched
From
the
King
Queen of
Queen tight.
Hearts. No, I'm saying there's no way they pitched it from King Queen third,
Right.
right? There's no way they
No
would do that.
chance.
That would be weird.
Yeah.
So
Take a
now
hard
do
hook.
we take a hard hook because they would have kept King Queen of Hearts for
I think
sure,
so.
right?
Right.
They would have, right? They must
100.
have. They must. We
Let's
take
do
the hard
this.
hook. Come on.
Oh my God,
Oh!
no!
Oh
Oh wait, wait,
God.
wait. They might have the
So
ace.
they were legit squeezed, maybe.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They were
They have to pitch
legitimately
the ace of
squeezed. They
hearts.
were legitimately squeezed. Yeah, it doesn't
Six,
matter. They have singleton
six,
ace of spades
six,
left. We
six,
could have maybe
six, six.
figured that out. Oh
Well,
man.
we didn't get brutalized completely.
Well,
10.7% for us.
they had everything.
I know it's sick. Let's go look at this. We had it. We had them in a vice
We
there.
had to
They
think
had
about what
everything.
cards they had left. We had
Look
to
at
think
them.
about
Oh
it.
my God. Look at what we.
They were legitimately squeezed.
Yeah,
It was a four
let's
card
run
end
through it.
position. They were legitimately
Yeah.
squeezed. Uh,
Here come all the diamonds, and we're just gonna get to a point where when we play this last diamond, right?
Well, they could have. The thing is, they could have kept another spade, but so imagine now here. You can imagine on this last diamond,
Yep.
where let's say they had two spades left and only one club.
Got it.
Then what we could do is if they pitched all their clubs and kept ace doubleton of spades, then we could play ace of hearts on a heart
And now
and
we
play
just have
them,
them
and
not
they would have
locked.
been
Yep.
and they would have. But when they pitched down to singleton ace of spades, now they're in a spot where we could have just ducked a spade to them.
Yep.
So wow,
Yeah, that's crazy.
we could have thought about that maybe a little longer and worked that out.
Yeah, we
That was
might
a
have
tough
sped
one.
through it, but it was
Yeah.
our initial thought was success at the expense of that, like the knowledge of
Because
that happening. But
why would they have pitched
yeah,
the Queen of Hearts from Singleton Queen? They would never have. There was
it's a,
no
would you
use for
bid over 2-0 with this hand in general, white with the West Hand? Would you take a call, or do you just pass and lead the king
I
of
would just
clubs,
pass
right?
and hope they played
Hope they
3-0,
played
exactly.
and not
Yeah.
spades, right? And that's the luck factor that they got the perfect ride there. Let's see, what did other people do? I think these were the diamond bidders. Yeah. Okay. So it went a diamond, two clubs, three diamonds, three no, and then they went that way.
Wow.
And then
So
some people
everybody
made
got
it.
to 3-0, and we just by taking that hook donated the whole board. Brutal.
Oh no! Whoa! That's what happened. Look. At their tables, this is what happened, Gavin. They took
When
two
club.
clubs, switched to a heart. Boom.
Okay.
Shakalaka. Easy, easy. Let's see if that happened everywhere.
Because you played the 7 of clubs. I blame you.
That's
blame
true. I
you.
did play that.
Yeah.
But they had a different auction though as well. Here's another
Okay,
auction
so then it wouldn't have mattered.
that went the same way.
They played
and
they
still
played
went down.
7-6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get back in there and let's look at our one spade opening here.
All right, work to do.
All
Anyway,
right,
this makes for a more exciting finish.
This looks like a pretty normal two hard overcall. 2-0 by partner. 11-13. Well, that sounds pretty good. Do you want to pattern out at all here? You want to just bid 3-0 and not deal?
I would bid 3-0. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. They're going to transport us over to that chair so we can declare, and we are tied for 13th. That's a fortunate lead for us. It looks like if that's
It's a little
truly queen
it's
jack.
awkward. If Spadely would have built us a trick, does that really queen jack whatever of diamonds? They don't do that very often. Isn't it more likely singleton queen?
Yeah, I mean that's for the robot, but I don't know what these upgrades have in store for us as far as leads and understanding.
The thing here is that we have very limited entry to those clubs. Like if we win the king of diamonds and try to set up the clubs, we're not going to have enough entries. So we might be better off just winning the ace of diamonds and playing the queen of clubs because that'll give us time to set up the clubs. But on the other hand, if like let's say they duck the queen of clubs, let's say we win the ace of diamonds and play the queen of clubs, and they duck it. Now we're stuck in dummy, and we're gonna have to play diamond to the king. And then we've got a choice to make because now we still only have those two entries to dummy.
Yep.
We could either finesse the heart a couple times or we can try to set up the clubs. But I think we have to start that way. We have to start ace of diamonds. I don't think they let queen from queen jack, whatever. They just don't do that. It's always
agree.
shortness. It's
I
always
agree.
shortness.
It's always shortness.
Yeah, and queen of clubs. And let's get the count. Somebody give us a
There's
count.
an
That
odd.
looks like 3-3.
There, wow.
Oh, well, they won the ace. That's helpful.
Okay.
Okay.
So just
So
the 6 here.
Yeah, exactly.
try
The
and-
6 because they either had queen jack 9 fourth or they had queen
And
doubleton.
there
So
it is. There's
it
jack
looks like
nine, something
looks like
over
they had
there.
queen doubleton. Yeah. So
So we built the trick in diamonds at least.
we
here,
did, we did. So now we win the king. We can
King of
play.
club.
But so now what do we do? So do we play? So let's say the clubs are not going to break. We're going to play the king jack of clubs. What do we throw from the dummy? And what's the high card situation?
Heart,
East
heart.
has the East has the king queen of spades is 5, maybe. The queen of diamonds is 7. The ace of clubs is 11. So they probably have the king of hearts as well, right? The
East?
chances East,
No,
I
no,
think
no.
East.
They didn't open the bidding, did they?
Oh, who opened? Who
Oh no,
opened?
they did open a spade. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. No, no.
Cover you.
I'm
So they
I'm in
so
La La
they
Land here.
probably have they could have 11, but they also very likely have 14. So like because we can go king of clubs, jack of clubs, and then we have the decision to make of do we take a heart finesse or do we um set up the club?
Right.
I think we play king of clubs, jack of clubs, throwing spades, and then after that we take a heart finesse and then set up a diamond. So throw spades.
Let's
We
go.
could this way we jack of clubs, and if they're all
Oh, we're
working,
perfect. Okay.
okay.
All right. So
So
now we
now,
can pitch.
well,
We
so
still have
now
a
wait,
finesse to
wait,
take,
because
probably.
we have to decide whether we want to play for 3 hearts, which is it looks like the righty is 5 spades, 2 diamonds, 3 in the other suit. So it does look like 3 hearts. We're gonna throw the 5 of hearts on the 9 of clubs for sure.
Yep.
All right, but then the question is, do we throw both diamonds? Maybe we shouldn't even take a discard. So
Should
here's
we
the
just take a
question.
heart finesse now?
So if we, but yeah, so we can take a heart finesse and maybe get count in the hearts, and then we can maybe squeeze west if they have 4 hearts. Yes, take a heart finesse right now.
Okay.
Heart finesse.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so
Okay. That
now
works.
we go over to the ace of
Spade to the ace,
spades,
club,
cash
pitching.
pitch both diamonds from
Yep.
dummy.
Yep.
There was the queen of spades, so that now we know even more. So pitch the diamonds,
There's a heart.
and now the hearts are 3-3, so we're good.
Yep.
So it wasn't a squeeze, but we had West squeeze right here
Oh
if
well.
if hearts were 4-2.
Huh.
Okay,
From the
boom.
outhouse to the penthouse. That's 100%, folks. And that jumps us up to eighth place there. 3-0 making 6. And that is one trick better than 3 players. Let's keep an eye on these. I don't know what these numbers mean anymore. They've updated something here. We'll get back to you on that one. But here we have these people. I think we've seen Anner before, and then a few other players there. But still, we have it all up. And then once again, from ashy to classy, my favorite quote. Thank you. I don't know if you've ever watched Chappelle Show, Gavin, but it might be one of the greatest comedy shows in history. Please go ahead.
No, I did not watch the Chappelle Show.
Well, we have hours of fun.
Cool, because it was from like I was in Canada at the time, I think when it was aired, and I don't think we had it on the
It was
Comedy Channel in
pretty
Canada.
raunchy in certain
Yeah, but
spots.
I just
So,
yeah, Canada didn't let stuff like that go.
yeah, yeah, I understand.
We protect our children.
All right, so board number 3 here, kind of a normal one club opener. It looks like just a balanced 13, trending in a good direction for us here. Club of diamond. Do you want a bit of heart? You want a bit of no trump? You want to be?
I mean, I would rather been a no trump.
I would
I
too.
feel like we'd just rather be declaring this hand. Chances partner has 4 hearts is low.
Partner just
Okay.
gain forces here.
Yeah, 2-0. How do we show the weakest hand we can? What's the difference between 2-0? Yeah, 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 is the deal. All right, playing 3-0.
Okay.
Heart lead probably. Let's get that done. There it is. Interesting. Partner's hand is a bag of hammers, but it's still a 13 count. We have 4 winners to start, but opportunities in certain suits. What card do you? What's your pleasure on trick 1?
Yeah, trick one's weird.
Yeah.
It feels like low might work because they might have Jack 10. And the only time queen is really important is if they've underled the ace. But sometimes if they've underled the ace, actually playing low might help as well because they're gonna win the second round over there. I would go like the natural play would be low because they might have led from Jack 10.
Yeah.
Ace.
Okay.
Okay, king, and now we set up the club. We got to play club.
Yep.
Because our communication is a little
Wonky.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
The spades are a nice soup. But
So now perhaps
diamond.
we play a diamond from the dummy. That seems like it might be the best approach. Yeah. Okay. Diamonds look 3-3 with that 4. Okay. What's going on with the heart?
All right. Unfortunate.
Well, we
position,
don't
but let's get
want
that
Jack
8.
8 of hearts over us. No.
That's brutal.
So 7 anyway, but
of
yeah.
course. Oh, shoot. Diamond pitch.
Yeah, we're unfortunately,
In trouble.
yeah, we definitely it would have been probably better for us to pop up with the Queen of Hearts now in retrospect.
Well, yeah, knowing what we know.
Oh, like it was ace 10 third anyway, so it wasn't like
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what are we gonna throw? If we throw a club, do you think they might play a club? Because
Oh, maybe.
otherwise, if we
Well,
throw a
did we see
diamond,
a
we're
nine or a 10 yet or no?
yeah, they don't know whether we have the jack of diamonds. So I actually I feel like maybe we play a club, pitch the club, and hope they play a club. Like they might not know that we have the jack.
What do we
So
pitch? Oh, yeah, sorry.
yeah, we have two losers. They can naturally play a diamond now.
There they
Yeah,
did.
now we can duck because they can only take two tricks. They don't know we have the ace of clubs, so duck. It can't hurt. Now, hopefully they don't play a club. All right, good defense. I don't think there was actually much we could do. It didn't work out well, but I don't think there was much we could do on this hand.
28.6.
Yeah, but because
Yeah,
how did
other
they get
people.
out for down one? Did they pop Queen of Hearts at trick one?
So here are the results, folks. 3 no Trump. Looks like they bet a heart. So they had variance in the auction in all of these situations. So they took a little. Oh, here now. Here's somebody that went down one on our auction. So let's see. They did not play. They played
They just kept
club.
compounding the
They
club. So what
pounded
happened?
clubs, and then it came heart, queen, same area. But
Oh yeah, because
then
now it just worked out this way. It was kind of random that the hand that had three clubs only had the ace of diamonds.
but wait, they how did they? Oh, sorry, they went down one here. So, excuse me. I was looking at this one. This is the pair that made it, and they hopped queen. So when they hop queen, it goes low nine jack, and then they must have. Yeah, they shipped a club here.
Bill, where's that last trick coming from? Oh,
And
there they
there
cashed
it
the ace
is,
of
and then they
diamonds.
set up two diamond tricks. Let that be a lesson to you, folks. Don't be impatient with your aces. Don't set up those tricks. That's another ho hum 13 in fourth chair. This is the situation where we're going to open a diamond. We're not going to pass these hands out, and that would be a normal circumstance anyway, because you would have the. Do you call it casino count to the rule of 15 in fourth chair?
I've never heard that term. Casino count?
Yeah, neither had I until someone told me that it's the exact same thing as the rule of 15, which
Okay.
is point count plus spades. This is new minor-ish. We're going to show our hearts, I'm supposing, here.
Yeah,
And
sorry. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Partner now bids 2 no, and I don't know. We're in 11th place, less than halfway through. We're probably going to play it pretty well.
Well,
But
we're definitely bidding game. We have all these spots. We have
yeah,
to. We.
I was just going to say, what do you think the field's doing?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think the field's bidding 3-0. They don't
Yeah,
like to pass 2-0. I think
agreed.
people like to bid.
All right, so we're set up pretty nicely. It's a nice lead for us.
Hmm.
We're going to win this
Well,
and play
yeah,
some spades.
yeah. Play some spades for sure. Spade to the jack.
Let's see that queen, though. Just get us. Oh,
Yeah,
there we go. All right,
agreed.
magic.
Uh,
Let's play the
Eight of
eight, see if we can
spades.
get
Yeah.
some. There's the
Nine.
cover.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Tank queen. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like we have to play low. It's kind of annoying, but we have to play low. Let them win the jack.
Unfortunate.
Uh,
Now maybe they. Okay.
okay,
There
well
we
that's
go.
helpful. So now we win the queen. We play the seven of spades and play low because we
Oh.
yeah, that's fine. That's seven of spades low.
Mhm.
Okay. And now unfortunately there's just we can't quite end play them. We can't get our hearts cashed and our club cashed and then play king jack five of
Because we
spades. We
have to
can't
enter with the ace of diamonds.
yeah, exactly. So
That's
we
too
can't
bad.
really figure it out. So
If
let
they played a club here, it would have been amazing for us because then we
yeah,
can
a
do
club
all of that.
no, not quite. No,
Oh
not
no,
quite.
because we still have
Yeah.
to take our hearts. Excuse me.
Yeah,
There's no
so
chance.
the East has five spades, right?
Mm.
So there is a chance that East has like singleton jack of diamonds or singleton king of diamonds.
And then
Let's
we
win the
can,
king. Let's
yeah,
win the king of hearts and let's play the king jack of spades.
and then
Uh,
transport the hearts over
Pitching
there.
two
Yeah.
diamonds exactly, and then we can make a decision. Oh, you know what? I
Mm.
there was a different end play. I just didn't see. I
Too
didn't
late.
say something. Yeah, it's too late now, but we could have actually end played them with the six of spades. Right? We could have played heart, ace of clubs, and if East had the king of diamonds, we could go ace of diamonds, diamond, and they would have been end played to play a spade into our
It,
five of spades. Yeah, I forgot
that's a
about the
good
six of
one.
spades. Yeah.
Too
Oh,
bad.
hopefully the king of diamonds is with left
Yeah.
now.
Oh, there's the
Lefty.
J.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's
look like
not
it's
good
with.
though.
No,
Yeah,
that's not good.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that means the king of diamonds was offside and the end play was there. That's too bad.
Uh,
It was there. It was a chance to pick up a little pickup,
I don't
but
think we
we
needed it.
didn't
We
did
did
not
not
need
need it,
it.
Gavin,
So
because
apparently the
folks,
field doesn't bid game.
that's what I was at that point. I was wondering. This is 100%, folks. That's why we're kind of surprised here. Only 3 pairs bid game, and
They
they
didn't
went
recognize the
down.
seven of spades was high. That
Yeah,
must be why
yeah,
they
yeah,
went
yeah.
down. Because
This is that's the spot right there. So getting to game, and a lot of people went down to 2-0 also. So huge win there, but still only 6th. So
all
still
right,
some
let's end
still
this
some
pattern
time.
here. Although the third board could be like 40%
I
ish
mean, what?
now, and then
Yeah, yeah. Wait,
uh,
wait, let's take a look real quick. 10, 100, 28, 100. So yeah,
we're
something
getting
like
close, an
38,
average ish,
37, 40.
and we're in business. Okay.
All right, so that's just an average 12. And shout out to our biggest fan, I think, Ryan Wolpert. Just another shout out to our buddy. Did he watch last week? Was
No,
he?
he's busy with ViewGraph. Too much ViewGraph. Oh yeah,
Oh,
last week he did. He did. He did.
because we gave him a nice shout out. So we open a diamond, hard overcall, 2 diamonds, just the cubid raise. We're just gonna check out now and see what's doing over there. Just a minimum. Done. Let's play some defense.
Yeah.
Come on, Gib. You should be able to name your Gib. Like my Gib is, Morty or something like that. Jack of Spades, partner. Let's see.
Wait, was that just shout out to somebody from your bridge club in
No,
your
I have
younger
no
days?
idea.
No.
But
Okay.
I
Okay.
did see. I
You
think I
didn't have a
saw.
Morty at your club?
We did not have a Morty.
I had a Morty at my.
You
Actually,
did really?
I think I had more than one Morty at my club. Yeah.
Yeah, my brother used to call me Herb because there was a commercial about a nerdy guy on like Burger King. So that's how I endured my life as a young boy. Just
Herb. Okay.
yeah, exactly.
All right. So what recap here? We opened a diamond. They
Yep.
overcalled a heart. They cube it and they
And
stopped.
they
Yeah.
stopped. So we have 12. Dummy has 11. It's 23.
So
Lefty
that's
probably has
interesting.
like
So
10.
partner's got something. So we know partner doesn't have 4 spades.
Yeah.
They didn't make a negative double after a diamond a heart.
Yeah, and they have to have some values.
And they haven't enough points. So
Yeah.
we can safely duck this trick right now without worrying about like a singleton king on our left.
Okay.
Okay, now I feel like we want to get that ace of diamonds off the table
Yeah, agreed.
before the spades set up.
Get that entry out of there. They still have to draw some trumps.
Small.
Partner wins.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Partner had
And
6
6
clubs.
clubs. Wow.
Okay. Wait, stop, because how many
it's okay.
how many cards does declare?
He had one club. What was
Like
the heart
we might
position? He had
like
6 hearts.
declare might be 5-5, right?
No,
Declare
doesn't he have
might,
6 hearts? We were 2-2 in hearts, right?
yeah. Oh, well, they might be 6-4. They had 1 club
They had 1 club,
and
6
2
hearts.
spades, so we can afford to pitch 1 diamond.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Small, yeah.
Yeah, so diamonds are at worst.
Are we gonna get end played here? We can.
pitch ace of clubs.
Yeah,
now.
we got to pitch the ace of clubs. Yeah,
Okay, good. We can exit a diamond now.
yeah. Doesn't matter though.
Oh, diamonds were 3.
It didn't matter. Partner had Jack 10 double 10 of spades, so.
All right, 2 hearts making +2 is 71.4%.
Interesting,
What's happening there? Jumping
What
up
did
to
we do to
5th
deserve
place. We just did normal stuff, Gavin. People were making 3 over tricks here on.
Oh, they just popped ace of spades at trick 1.
No, they actually did not here. They did something else weird. Oh, there they cashed ace of spades. There you go.
And then didn't take their ace of clubs.
Yeah, apparently. So, all right, we'll take it. We'll take 71.4 for normal stuff. Holy mackerel!
Yeah, we don't get these very often.
That is interesting. We know partner.
I feel like we open 4 spades. I don't really
I don't
think
see us missing a slam here unless we're getting really.
And they don't think we have 14 points, so that's the queen of clubs might come into. Well,
we have life.
We need to win a finesse.
Yeah,
That's what we need
exactly.
to do. Okay, only the ace of hearts on our left, king queen on our right. Yeah, you can rough with the
We
9.
have plenty
Pitch
of
a
life here.
diamond, or you got to play heart. Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering what you were talking about.
I would, yeah. Let's just keep pitching clubs from the dummy. Just keep three clubs. And
Exactly.
8 of clubs is not good. It looks like a doubleton.
Agreed.
Can they be squeezed on our left? Not really, but they don't know that we have anything over here. So,
Correct.
they,
In fact, they know we probably don't have the queen of clubs.
yeah, in fact, they know we don't have the queen of
Yeah,
clubs. So let's
because
cash both our spades.
yeah,
They both know we don't have the queen of clubs. Pitch
yep,
a diamond, play a spade.
we don't have the queen of diamonds either, actually. So
Yeah. Okay,
there it is.
they've pitched three clubs.
Uh-huh.
So queen of clubs anyway.
Yeah.
Uh, they've
They,
pitched three clubs. They did not just stiff their king of clubs, did they?
they don't usually do that.
But at the same,
But they
what do
also
we just
don't. They
do?
also know. They know we don't have.
Nah, I still don't think they pitched the stiff king of clubs
I
because
think they might have.
no, I think that they played high-low in clubs on our left, so they have an even number.
So you
Remember I said
okay?
the
Yeah,
eight?
yeah. Okay, so they have
They
four
played eight
over
deuce, so
there.
I think they started
So
with
and
four
they
on our
didn't
left.
cover this then.
Yeah, because they know that if we had singleton king, that they have to not cover,
I see. I see. So
right? Because if we
singleton
have
queen. You
singleton
mean singleton
queen,
queen?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
then they have to not
All
cover.
right. Are you
Like
ready?
I hook 100,
Let's go.
100%.
Yes. Well done, sir. All right, 57.1 for all that
What?
too. Well, no, we had a
Why?
weird.
Because people were getting
Wait.
500s.
No, we had a weird auction also. Oh no, they're getting ripped in four spades. That's what's happening. So spade
Uh,
double, two clubs, three hearts, four spades, redoubled. Well, good job. And then just more of this if you open one spade.
so we were
Brutal.
actually rooting for the club finesse offside.
It's so sick.
That's
We're the
brutal.
only ones that made five, and we get only 57. I
Yeah,
mean, good job
brutal.
for us getting 57.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we grinded out that 57. All right, we got work to do with two to
yeah,
go.
yeah. Okay. What is?
17 highs.
Yeah, that's just gonna be a no Trump unless you want to be weird. You want to be weird?
No,
You could open a
no,
diamond and rebid
no,
two no and go
no.
crazy.
We've had play problem after
Whoa,
play problem here.
this is great.
Well,
It's terrible, but this is a weird one because we're a maximum, but we also are a 4-3-3, and it's 1-0, 4-0. But they don't do this lightly. I don't think. I think that is a solid 16-17.
yeah, but 4-3-3 opposite 4-3-3, it just never plays well. This could be the swing. Do we need one thing or do we need two things to catch up? This is what's
Well,
hard to
can
know.
we circle back to let's take a peek at the score sheet
Who's
and see if these players are.
Who's this Harris? Harris is in gone 1998. Harris, that's a different Harris. Oh, that's the same Harris. Holding
David Devine,
Mama
thanks for that
3.
super chat, buddy. Appreciate that. This is Manor. We've seen that person at the top there as well. So 78, 57. Well, we've been solid like fifth or sixth.
Who
So.
did well on like on some of the other boards, like some like board one?
This is the one we looked at. There's Manor on here somewhere. There's Holdy also looks like
Yeah.
there. There's
Okay.
this one. There's that mark.
So
there.
that's
And then
all
this
these
one.
people, but nobody. The question is
Let's see.
how much ground?
Oh
did they
no,
gain?
this guy's
It's
the,
him. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
and
that
he's
guy's
crushing,
that's the
right?
guy.
It looks
He's
like he's
killing.
crushing.
100.
So we got to go for it now.
Yeah,
I feel
dude.
like our only shot to win is
Pass.
going like top. So I pass is definitely in the game. It doesn't look like it's going to be
Let's
much
give
of a
it to
play
the audience.
problem. I look. Of course we have 17. Of course we would
Yes.
normally accept, but this feels like the time.
Right.
I like strongly believe 4-3-3. Like we do only have one jack, and it's a useful jack. I don't. That's the other thing. We're probably making slam.
Yeah, let's see what the audience wants to do first. We'll just put it 6 no Trump and pass. Those are our only two choices.
And I'm cool with both. If you don't want
me
to gamble
too.
now, we
Me
can
too.
play it out. Like it doesn't really matter. It's all good. Don't feel like the pressure to swing in this spot.
Oh, sorry guys. Let me give you the right hand here. I got to get you to the actual hand again. Apologies. Thanks, David and Sasha. 7 no Trump is makeable. I think that's too much of a stretch in this spot, especially with 4-3-3. Yeah, Nino. So you don't really have a great source of tricks though when you have this shape, right? So if partner is balanced, they need the perfect cards, I would say, to make 13 tricks. Wouldn't you think that's true, Gavin? Unless partner has
I'm sorry. I was reading something. What did you ask? I'm sorry.
7 no Trump is certainly not in the mix, and also it doesn't
No,
matter if
no,
partner
no.
has all the aces. We don't have a source of tricks, right? We
Well,
just have,
there's
you
pretty
know,
much no chance we're taking 13 tricks.
exactly,
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
All right, so the audience is 83% bidding 6 no Trump. So that
All
means
right.
the field is probably bidding 6 no Trump
For
also.
sure, for sure.
So a way to go really weird is to pass. But honestly,
Let there be some kind of play problem.
All right, they did have a 4-3-3
Oh man,
shebang here.
we're
Four,
just on this.
7, 10. Oh, wow.
It's a pretty good slam.
It is
We either
spades
need
or
the spade
clubs.
finesse on side or the club finesse. The clubs to work.
Yeah,
So
so just ace of
uh,
diamond spade.
I think we cash diamonds to see if they pitch a club. I don't think
Fair.
that there's any can it hurt us?
And then lead a heart to the king and spade,
Heart to the
basically.
king, spade up.
Sure, that makes sense. Unless diamonds are 5-1 or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I guess the
Oh,
fourth
sorry,
round.
buddy.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I think we have to actually pitch
Spade.
a
And a
heart
heart.
on this one. I know it's a little weird to pitch a heart. It's going to make our communication a little bit worse,
But we
but
still
it could
have
be Jack
enough.
10 Doubleton of spades. I don't want to give up on that. So,
Got it.
all right, heart over, spade up, spade to the king, please. Don't let
Yeah,
them.
of course.
Uh, okay, and now, yeah, we're on clubs. Spade,
Club to the
spade
king,
over.
ace of
No,
hearts.
spade
Okay.
over, cash the heart. Yeah. Pitch the spade. Now there's only the 10 of spades that's left
Yeah.
out there, but
So we have the winner in our hand.
feels like lefty's got 4 clubs, but we'll see.
That is true. Pass was the winner. Mmm.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, no, look at that. 92, and then someone made
Harris,
6.
this was going to be a tough win today.
Yeah, obviously.
This was
Well,
gonna be a
honestly,
tough win.
we're going to see a 2-horse racer, Harris and
Manor or whatever.
whoever that was. So yeah, it was interesting. It was right to shoot for the low here, and honestly, we bought the worst we could have here. And when we sit at this result here,
This is what happens though. 4-3-3 opposite 4-3-3 is always worse. It's
Yuck.
always worse. But the fact that
We
we
still
had
had
no
life.
we had no jacks.
Yes.
That's what swung it. We didn't have the jack of hearts, which would have been a wasted card. We didn't have the jack of clubs. Well, the jack of clubs
Jack of
would have been
spades
useful.
would have been
The
useful.
jack in your 4-card suit is useful, but the jack in 3-card suits is not. So that's why it felt like it was going to be a good slam, which is why I backed off of my initial like we need to stop because in general,
it was in fact a good slam. It was 50-50 spades,
yeah,
and
it was
then
better.
and then
Yeah,
some
it's
sort
better.
of 3-3
Exactly,
clubs.
exactly.
So
It was
an
definitely a
excellent
good slam,
slam.
and it was like 4-3-3 meant it was going to be a tight slam, but the fact that we had no wasted jacks meant that we were probably going to be able to come to 12 tricks. Like those are the two things that I evaluate when I'm looking. 4-3-3 opposite 4-3-3. It's just you could have 34 points and it's still not enough.
And
It's
when
so brutal.
Jeffrey in the chat, you did not let us down at all. You guys made the perfect bid. We got to a great slam. We got to a slam that we had a very good possibility to make. So you did not let us down at all. We just got unlucky on that one for sure. I'm with a no trump. Is that how
Too
good are we?
strong,
We're
too
19.
strong.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we're doubling first. Power double.
And then one.
And now
no.
1-0.
Boom,
Showed a
19
little
to
bit too strong
21.
to overcall 1-0.
I must be tired. I'm miscounting my hands. You want to slap in 2 diamonds, or you want to let it go? 2 clubs could be.
It's takeout, so
It's
we
takeout,
can't double. Oh yeah, no, I would. I think we should bid. I don't think we should sell out to 2 clubs undoubled for 50 a trick.
Yeah, agreed.
6 plus spades. Why didn't they bid 2 spades?
Don't know.
In the first place. Yeah,
They
no,
had a
whatever.
terrible
Anyway,
hand.
we pass. Yeah.
They have like a 3 count over there with 6 spades. What the heck is that? What
All right.
is
So
that?
recap of the bidding. They opened a heart on our right.
Yes. A
Okay, so
heart,
we-
double, pass, a spade, pass, a no trump, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds. 2
That's so bizarre.
spades?
Yeah, yeah.
2 spades?
All right. We need to duck this because we
Yeah.
don't want to let East have more entries for heart roughs. And we know where probably the rest of the points are. Play low.
Yeah, love.
And win, and now play what we gotta we have to clear spades,
Yeah.
but if we
could
clear
just-
spades,
We could just be giving them their 5-card spade suit in one of these seats here.
no, neither one of them has 5 spades.
You know, West
Lefty
could.
has 5 clubs, East has 2 clubs, 5 hearts, probably 4 spades and 2 diamonds. That would be my guess, but
Yeah.
maybe 3 5 3 2.
Do you want to just play ace of spades spade or something? Yeah. What else are we gonna do?
Well, are we in a different contract from other people? I'm not sure, actually. I think that people are probably going to also be in.
Seems like we took normal positions here, except for maybe the 2 diamond bid. Right, that's the only thing we did that seemed like it still seems straightforward though.
I
It
cannot
still seems
imagine not
straightforward.
bidding two
I
diamonds.
agreed. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So
I
let's
think
not panic here. What's our play? So if we play a diamond, the problem is that if diamonds are 4-2, we have to clear spades. We have to because if diamonds are 4-2, they're gonna go diamond, diamond over
heart,
rough, heart
rough,
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 diamond
rough,
rough, heart
all
rough,
over.
diamond rough. So
Just
we have
brutal.
to play a spade. We're in dummy, so let's lead the nine of spades because we want them to feel like we're gonna hook. They didn't. Wow, I would have guessed that they split
Mm,
ace of spades, ten of spades, and
yeah.
uh, this is not gonna be pretty. We don't
No,
have a way back to
no, no,
dummy.
no. There
Yeah,
it
take your
goes.
jack of spades. So that's good news. Okay, we win, and it feels like we play. Do we play the king of diamonds because
West
it's
has to
not
win.
diamonds are not 4-2 with East having four. East has 4-5. We know East shape. Yeah, king of
Yeah,
diamonds,
yeah, I like it. Force them to win.
and also pin the jack.
Perfect.
Okay, now we win the club,
And then nine of
and
diamonds.
now we play nine of diamonds
Pitch a club.
and pitch a club as they rough. It doesn't matter actually. Yeah.
Here comes. Ooh,
I
good.
mean, we took
Nice.
six tricks.
I know.
I don't know what we were supposed to do, but like I feel like we took the maximum. We got one spade trick left, and that's it. There's nothing left here.
Yep.
If other people were in the same contract, it feels like we did the best we could. We scored a trick with the diamond.
21.4. What
What are you
happened
gonna
here?
do? I don't
Well,
know.
let's
I mean,
see.
people must have
Let's see
overcalled one
which of
now.
the two players we were sweating won. We have no chance here. Although we climbed up to fourth, amazingly enough, Gavin. We honestly, our scores went down and we went up.
Yeah, that's funny.
So it's very odd here. But that's because we had two massive games. Harris 75% and MM Anner 70.9. Well done to those two players. But let's see what happened on this board. Let's hope the results have populated. They haven't yet. So
I think
will
people
tell you
probably
when they
overcalled
will.
one no or overcalled
Oh,
two
here we
diamonds,
go.
or they power doubled and bid two diamonds.
No, this is what I was
Yeah.
thinking. A lot of people did this, guys. They just overcalled two diamonds for their call here, which is obviously a massive underbid. Here they bid way too much and came
And
out
they,
better.
of course, 3-0 Trump is like, what a joke. You got to be
I
kidding
know,
me.
it's amazing. This is just a lot. And then here's a person that doubled and bid diamonds instead. How'd they get to? Oh, here's the overcall of one to Trump as well, which is also an underbid. And then yeah, just
Funny that
kind of bad
the,
bids
the,
that
the
worked
person
out.
who overbid and bid 3-0 went one down. The
Yeah.
person who underbid and bid 1-0 went one down. They both knew their playing ability before.
Yeah, exactly. They bid appropriately for their level on that one. So, well, the good thing is we didn't really have a huge sweat towards the end here. It was pretty decisive, and we'll hope for something like that in today's round of the USBF mixed trials as well. We'll be watching that. We'll bring some of that to you live here and on the USBF Twitch channel. But Gavin, we live to start a streak another day.
Yeah, yeah. At least we didn't break a streak with this abomination.
Yeah, well, it just didn't start well and it didn't end well for us. But oddly enough, we still shipped in a fourth place with 54%, so we can't be too upset. And audience, you guys did a great job. In fact,
Yeah.
I think the problem was we did not involve you enough in today's event. So we'll remedy that next week, folks. You're here with me next week, my friend.
Next week, yes. The
Sweet.
week after, I got the Gardens Regional.
Same here, actually. So I may not be here as well. We'll update you on that next week. But folks, thanks so much for joining from all over the world. Thanks for those super chats. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and stay with us. And we'll see you next time, folks. Take care, everybody.